Hello everyone, this is Miss Maria with the University of Nevada, Reno Extension. My daughter Catherine here will be assisting me in today's activity. And what we will be doing is we will be doing a salt painting. What you will need for that is some white cardstock. The thicker the paper, the better. You can use copy paper or regular letter paper, but just because we're going to be using water paints, cardstock works a little better. Some Elmer's school glue, liquid. Of course, some salt, and these will be our main first ingredients. So we'll start off by taking our paper and drawing something on it, whatever we want. So we're going to start off by making
You're making a little human?
a stick figure.
I go human.
Once we've, let me see if I'm able to show this.
Hopefully it doesn't drip.
So as you can see, we made a little stick figure. We're going to take the salt and we're going to
Pour it on the little
shake it all over our design.
and pour it on the little stick figure.
Now we're going to give it some time to dry. So I'm going to set this aside. I have some already dried where we will actually show you the watercolor and what it's going to do. Just wanted to show you the first basic steps here. So we will set this aside and let this dry. Once it's dry, you will just, this is my salt from the other ones. We will just take the salt, and same thing we do when we're using glitter. And the salt is now stuck on our little figurine, but we do want to allow it to dry. So I'm going to set this aside and we will show you 1 minute what we're going to do with the salt painting. All right, so as you see here, we have our teddy bear made of salt. We have our watercolors, our paintbrush, and some water. So we're going to try not to mix the colors when we're cleaning off the paintbrush. And my daughter Catherine will begin by the demonstration of showing us how we're going to create our salt painting here. Now, salt is really useful product that has the ability to absorb moisture from its environment, and that is called hygroscopic. So we're going to see this in action in a minute. So she's going to wet the paintbrush. Get the color. And you begin to see how the salt is absorbing the color away from the paintbrush. Go. And as you can see, the salt is absorbing the color away from the paintbrush, spreading across the salts. The hygroscopic, that's exactly what it means. It means that salt absorbs both liquid water and water vapors in the air. And as you notice here, you see the watercolor below being absorbed from our raised salt painting. Salt, this is why it has a good function. And it serves as a preservative for food because it does get rid of that moisture in the air and in its atmosphere. But this is a really cool way for kids to be able to make a picture that actually comes out of the page, and they get to see how the salt is absorbing the watercolors. So again, a fun interactive way for children to make a picture besides just drawing it on a paper. I do hope you've enjoyed the activity and look forward to next week's activity. Thank you, bye-bye. And as you can see, here is the finished product of the salt painting.